Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the wonderful world of Illuna. And in this episode, we are going to do the highly anticipated, not anticipated at all actually, we are gonna go to that mine from the previous episode. Well, it was technically just a cave, but we are going to turn it into a full-fledged mine. And to do that, I'm gonna need a few things. Papyrus is not one of them, but these have grown to their max. So if I don't harvest them, they will stop growing and I won't get any more. So I must needs harvest that. Let's see what we have in this chest that could be useful. Collected algae, no, is not going to be useful at all. Let's throw this papyrus in there. Used sand algae, no, I'm not going to need a lot of this stuff. The berries I can throw in at the store. I've got plenty of material there to make torches. I have plenty of torches. I've got a few ladders. Let's run over to this, the restaurant here real quick and just deposit the food, because I don't need to be carrying around. Actually, no, I'll keep the tomatoes, because I might need those to actually eat. All right, so we've got some tomatoes. We've got some meat here. Let's go to that mine. Now, there still really isn't a good way to exit the castle. That needs to be remedied. There needs to be a better solution. Because right now, you literally have to jump over the bridge into the river, swim around over to here, climb up all this dirt, run around. It's a lot of extra walking that we shouldn't really have to do. Like, this is outrageous. Who's the person who decided this was a good idea? This was a horrible idea. Climb up here, then we run over to here. I was over here someplace, I think. There was a bunch of pumpkins. I remember that. There was like a gazillion. Okay, it wasn't quite a gazillion, but there was a lot. Lots and lots of pumpkins. Here pumpkins are. There's a river there. I feel like it was in the middle of the pumpkins? No, it wasn't. Did I like put any kind of marker up or anything? Probably not. Because that would have made too much sense. I am going to need a bunch of wood though. So I'm going to grab this. Because I'm going to have to build some fences and stuff to keep people from falling in. You know, it's all safety related. It's not that we want to keep people from harvesting resources. We want to keep people safe. If that's the castle there, maybe it was further this way. I don't remember. This is not good. There's a waterway up ahead. I don't remember having to swim to get there. So it couldn't have been over the waterway. Whoa, what is this? Somebody has a house with a very long ladder. Or not ladder, a stairway. Very interesting. Well, that's okay. They're on that side of the river. I'm on this side. That shouldn't be an issue. There's no reason why we should have to expect any kind of hostilities from them. How did I lose that mine? Like, this is pretty sad when you lose a mine. A cave. a cave? It's only a cave currently. Because it was a pretty good cave. I kid you not. I spent the entire night, what's that, 15 minutes or something, trying to figure out where in the world this cave was. It was here all along, right behind the pumpkins. And I thought it was just past the pumpkins. So I literally spent the night walking around all over in that direction. Did not find this cave. How I actually ended up finding it, I went back and looked at last week's video to figure out where in the world this cave was, because I couldn't find it. But now I have found it. So, it's time to get busy. Ah! There we go. I need to remove this tree because I don't have space for this. Oh, and there were some silly... Hey, get out of here, horse. I'm gonna kill you accidentally. I hate those moss things. I don't understand why they're not attached nodes, so they would just die when you cut the tree down. It would make things so much easier. Okay, we'll leave the moss sitting there. We need a much better entrance to this. We've got some weeds growing here. First things first, though. Let's level out the ground. I don't know how far this should span. Just needs to be enough so we can have a fence. And we can always put in buildings and stuff later. Okay, I'm thinking that's good. And then we'll cut the top side of this into a square, which will just continue over here. It'll really be a rectangle, not technically a square because it won't be even lengths. But, whatever. Okay, then. We need to do a fence of some sort, and I'm thinking, let's just go ahead and do... Okay, well then what did I have when I did... Cobblestone panel? I don't know. What's a cobblestone panel versus a cobblestone wall? Oh. Well, that's kind of dumb. Those do me zilch good. That's not technically a thing, I suppose, but yeah, those are useless. Throw those out. An Indian just cried someplace. Okay, let's do this and hope that... Good, they do. Okay, so the corners we'll build a little taller and we'll put a torch on top of it or something. I don't know. And someplace... Oh, that was weird. Someplace we'll have to do a entryway for this as well, because we definitely need to have a way for people to get into the mine. But I think that might be joined to the building. I might do like a building with a door on both sides, and it'll butt up to this wall, and then in order to get in you have to go through the building. That would probably be a good idea. Keep out unwanted persons. Now, of course, this... Why can't I go through? There we go. This gate's really not gonna stop people. We need something to make it taller. But I don't know what yet. So, that is something that needs to be explored. Maybe metal bars or something. I could probably do 2 layers of the wall and just make it too high, but I don't think they really... You know what? That works. No, but it doesn't. Because then my torches won't be able to stay there anyway. Nah, I'm gonna want something different. Some kind of like a metal fence or railing. Because I don't care if people can see in. It's not like we're hiding anything here. It's more that we don't want some dumb little kids to come waltzing along and fall in and die. Because then we would probably lose our mining license. Okay, so we'll do 2 there. And we'll do this. And I'll have to make another batch of these to do 1 for that. All right, and then I don't know if it's really worth putting any torches here, but we'll do it. Okay, so this is going to be the entrance to the descent, which I don't really know how we're going to do that yet. And I'll use cobblestone for the bottom here. Let's see. Now, I'm thinking... Oops, that dug a little too deep. Because there is Technic on this server, I may go ahead and set up some Technic machines and some pipework stuff. Because I've done that on other servers, and it is really fun to do. But usually it ends up becoming a little excessive and overkill, and so I don't know. I'm sure I have some dirt sitting around here somewhere. Let's go ahead and fill this in. And let's remove that and put some dirt there. Okay, and then we will expand out the building size. I don't know what exactly is going to be in this building. If I do decide to do some Technic stuff, that'll all be housed in here, I suppose. So for the time being, it's just going to be a small building. And I'll put some furnaces in it. Some chests. That's about it. Suppose I probably should have left a doorway, huh? Oh well. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a few furnaces right away. 2 for starters. That should be enough. I can't have an issue here, don't I? Well, I got a stack of 96 dirt that I don't really need. I don't need that at all, actually. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and place... You know, I think I'll do a furnace there and a furnace there. And then if I had some wood, I'll just turn this to wood real quick and make a chest. Or 2 even. Now we'll start with 1 because that'll make it so much easier. And we'll throw a chest right here. And then we can go ahead and throw all of this stuff in there. Because I don't need to be carrying all of this material with me. But I do need it here because I may need to use some of it. I'll keep those. There's got to be like some way to make rope. I know there is. I just don't know how. What? How did? What? Why are you in my house? It's not really a house, but why are you in here? This is not the place for a bear. Pine is so overused, but it's what I have the most of. So I guess that's what we'll use. I hate using it so much, but when you have hundreds and hundreds of pine trees surrounding you, that kind of becomes the go-to material, you know? Like, had I landed someplace, oh, I don't know, in a jungle, I would have been using jungle wood for everything. Okay, this is going to be a trick. Because the mine is really more off on this side. Like where it starts going down. So what we're going to do, I'm going to have to get more wood from someplace. I want to build like a platform sticking out to there. And then if I get back up, there we go. We'll make it a little wider. All right. Oh, I'm out of pine wood. Oh no. Do I have enough of any other wood here? No, not really. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll put one door in the center. Should go right here. I suppose I could actually make a door if I really wanted. I do have wood with which I could do that. Okay, well, so the plan is have a hole in the center where we'll have a rope. And you can climb down. And then, yeah, we'll just have to put some supports underneath this thing to hold it up, which will be made out of probably pine logs, because I have an endless supply of pine. But I'll do that all off camera, and in the next episode, we will take a looky-see at the progress on the mine, and hopefully start harvesting all sorts of valuable goodies that will be found in this mine. Hopefully. If there's not a lot of valuable goodies in this mine, I will be disappointed. But we won't know until a few episodes out. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.